But when you start watching and listening to these things and reading these books, you become like a little girl, and you become scared of every little thing that crawls along, and you become jumpy, and you become scared, and you become scared of the shaitan, and then the fear of Allah goes out of your heart, and then you just become like a shell. So it's very dangerous, this exposing the young people to these kind of things. If you want to, you're interested in the horror genre, come and sit with me. We'll talk about ruqya and the jinn, and we'll talk about magic, and we'll talk about the real horror genre. And trust me, the movies don't even come close, bro. What you see in the movies, this is like, man, we watch a clip from that and we say, Wallah, I wish it was that easy. And you look at this, man, this is not real. And you want to see the real thing? Islam has the real thing. The real thing. But you have to have fear of Allah, because if you don't have fear of Allah, you'll not sleep for the next 3 months after you hear about this, or you see this with your own eyes. In front of you, you'll not sleep. You'll not be able to even function like a human being unless the heart has fear of Allah Azza wa Jal. Because ultimately you realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who created that creation. And He is the one that can protect you from every harm. But subhanallah, and you see how these horror movies, ultimately you watch them, and in your heart you still know they're not true. You get like jumpy, but you still know like it's just fake, right? There's just a guy who is making you jump, and they're making the camera zoom in and zoom out to make you get scared, or the book is making you scared and you read it in the dark with the lights off so that it gets more scary. But ultimately you realize it's fake. So come and join the real thing and see what it's really like. Then you will see, inshallah, and then you will also, and subhanallah, like you will appreciate the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and realize that, this these kind of books, they're dangerous, wallahi. They're dangerous. So that is a particular genre I'm scared about people reading a lot. Like horror movies, horror genre, like this kind of stuff. Because it leads people to lose the fear of Allah and to become scared of everything and anything else. Okay.